Poštovanje, nalazimo se na Ship festivalu, razgovaram sa Tomasom Golubićem, izvrsnim glazbenim supervizorom za televizijske serije, pa ćemo saznati nešto više i o tome. First of all, Thomas, welcome here to Ship, to Croatia.
Thank you.
It was a great panel. So I always thought, what is your job? And you said that your job is to protect the characters and protect the stories. So I think that was a really thoughtful question. So how you do that, basically?
Yeah. I mean, integrity is an interesting thing, you know, and the creative process means everybody has their own idea, and in a way, when you are able to read thoughtfully, emote, and feel the connections to the characters, you can find a truth. And that truth is a truth that we're all searching for. So it's a conversation about truth, and it's a conversation about integrity. And I think in a sense, when we're all united in that process, the answers become easier, because it's not a battle of your taste and my taste, or your interpretation and mine. It's us finding, what do the character want? I love it when music is playing that the character would sign off on. So often you see films or TV shows and you can tell that character would never listen to that. That's a director putting his taste into it. It's an interfering with the reality of that character, and it takes the audience out. I want to be with those characters. So to make selections and to help navigate that conversation about creativity is a very delicate process, and it requires a love. You have to be a sweet love maker with music to do it the right way.
Tomas Golubić je kao glazbeni supervizor 4 puta bio nominiran za Emmy, te 2 puta za Grammy kao glazbeni producent. Njegov izbor glazbe mogli smo čuti u serijama poput Better Call Saul, Halt and Catch Fire, The Walking Dead, no njemu omiljena je i dalje kultna serija Breaking Bad, obzirom da je ona pomaknula dotadašnje standarde formata priče u produkciji TV serija. When I first saw Breaking Bad, it was wow, this was in that time I thought, oh, this is very, very brave to do such a thing, to do such a narrative when music is so closed with an actors, with the stories. Was it hard to do such a thing in a TV production? I mean, it's always it's hard to, let's say, break an ice, to be first in something.
Yeah, it's incredibly challenging. I always think of it in terms of like, it's a little bit like a community theater. Everybody brings their own clothes, right? You have only a few props around. You have a rickety theater, you know, the audience comes, and when you all create the dream together, the audience is transported. It doesn't matter how much money went into it. It doesn't matter how much time it was. Everybody creates the dream together and lives in that dream together. And if that's done well, it becomes transformative. Ultimately, we move fast because we're working in television. We have restricted budgets. We have a lot of expectations on us. But if we work as a team and we're united, almost always the dream comes true and feels real and honest.
Upravo je Tomas Golubić bio taj koji je u seriju Breaking Bad unio glazbu hrvatskog surf rock benda iz Siska, The Bambi Molesters. Na panelu u Šibeniku je rekao kako američki glazbeni supervizori zaziru od toga jer uzimanje strane glazbe zahtijeva dodatnu papirologiju i pregovore s razočaravajućim ishodom. Za njega pak to je dodatni izazov ako je strana glazba u funkciji scenarija. Is it a big problem in America to choose a music which is not American music? Because basically you do that.
Yeah. I think it depends on the project. You know, there are projects where having a recognizable thing is really important, and in those situations, we use the pop music as a way of helping to establish the world that we're in. I love using international music. I love using music from around the world because I believe in the emotional textures of that music, and that the language itself, whether you recognize it or not, you understand the feeling. And if you can get the feeling right, then you've got it right.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.